What's up, Hyperdrivers? Welcome back to the channel. Today in the house, I have the Captain Rex 1/4 scale statue by MYC. Let's get to this. That's right, Hyperdrivers. In the house today is the 1/4 scale statue of Captain Rex by MYC Sculptures. If this is your first time on the channel, here on the Hyperdrive, we talk about Star Wars all the time, and I mean everything Star Wars. So if you're into that, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can jump to light speed every week with us right here on the Hyperdrive. So yes, a 1/4 scale statue of Captain Rex. When this one came up for pre-order, I jumped on it right away. It's because I have Ahsoka Tano statues coming, statues with an S, and I want to see which one is going to display better with him. You know, so it was really neat to see that he actually decided to create this one. I don't think there's another 1/4 scale version of Captain Rex. I believe there's a Cody that Sideshow made, and I think they even did 501st Troopers, but I'm not certain if they actually ever did Captain Rex. It's possible they did, but if they did, it's a long time ago. This one here, I like it a lot. There's a lot of good stuff about it. There's also some stuff that I'm not really a fan of with this piece, and I'm going to go over that in this video. So if you're on the fence about buying it or trying to find it, it is sold out. But if you're on the fence trying to find one, maybe you want to see this video and see my assessment before you go jumping into it. So things that I love about this statue, okay? The amount of accessories that come with this statue is insane. You get a lot of different options for displayability, and I got all this stuff sitting here before me. Let's go over the accessories that you probably wouldn't put on the statue but are cool. You get this really neat card, and it's got Captain Rex on it, so check that out. That's super neat. Limited edition, you see 100 worldwide. That's cool. It's like you got a little credit card. Really dope, and it even has the edition number right there. See, 12 of 100 right here. All right, that's cool. So you get that. You get a plaque to put that on so you can have it in front of your statue that way. You also get this coin. This is cool. And it says MYC, has the MYC logo on one side, and then on the opposite side is Captain Rex. So that is also a very cool option to have with a statue. I like that. And then you get the plaque that all of his pieces, or most of his pieces, come with, and it has the edition number on that as well, 12 of 100. It says Clone Wars on it, and you got MYC right there. So that's dope too. But that's not it. You get more stuff, okay? You have two bases. That's something you hardly ever get in a 1/4 scale statue. So one is this base here, which depicts the final moments of the Clone Wars after the clones have died, you know, and they bury them, him and Ahsoka, and then they go their separate ways or venture off the planet. I can't even remember what planet they crashed on, but it's cool. And you have options for displaying different type of helmets. So you have the clone trooper style phase 2 helmet for Ahsoka, which is awesome. That's cool. You have that option to put. You also have a standard one that's just white, and it's got some nice details. You can see all of the etching and everything that's in the weathering and scratches and all that. So it looks like it's been through some battles. So that's cool. And then also all of these lines here and everything, they're sculpted in. You could feel that stuff, you know, and that's cool. I like that. Very nice textures and feel to it. And then you have ARC Trooper Jesse's helmet, which is a super dope option because this is another guy I would jump on if they made a statue for it. I did jump on the 6 scale figure, but I really love the design of this helmet. And same thing, all of this is sculpted in, which is cool. I like that. That's a nice feature. So that's done really well, and you have all these options to take and put these poles to rest them on, just like they showed at the end of the Clone Wars. You also have options to swap out the different types of poles, at least for the front one anyway, and you can have one bigger than the other, you know, to give you some height depth and everything if you want to do that. All right, so that's what this base has. You also have a simplified base that has an Imperial, or not Imperial, but I guess Republic flooring to it, so for off the ship and everything, and it takes up a lot less room with this base. You know, and then you can have Captain Rex on top of that, and it'll be easier for you to display into a Besta. So this one here has got a 9-inch radius to it, so much smaller than this one here. This one here is almost 12 and a half, 12 and a quarter inches wide. So you got about an extra 3 inches on this circumference than you do over this one. Also, the height's about the same, so I don't think it's going to change anything on the height. So Captain Rex is going to stand about 21 inches tall, probably close to 22 inches when you consider that he has the antennas that you have to install. Unfortunately, with my helmet, they gave me 2 of the exact same antennas. So, or antennae, I don't got antennas, rangefinders. Whoops. Yep, rangefinders. So they're meant to go inside of the helmet like that. This is the option for him holding the helmet. And the details on both of these helmets are really well done. You can see all of the weathering and the blue's spot on when it comes to this helmet. I think it's also really neat. All of these lines and, you know, numbers and scratches and everything that he puts into the helmet, all of that is sculpted in. So that's awesome. That's a really cool feature. But the other antenna that they sent me doesn't fit into this helmet. So unfortunately, I can't put that in. But here's a look at that one. See, really, really well done. Looks just like Captain Rex's helmet, and they got the right blue with that. So that's very cool. You have swap outs for the hands. So you can take this one out like that, and you can have him holding his helmet like this. All right, you put the antenna back in to give it that look. And then you have the option to have him with an unmasked helmet, which that's also really cool. This is a pretty good looking portrait. It's not completely accurate to Temuera Morrison, obviously. You know, it resembles him slightly, but definitely not exact. You have the scar with the bandage where he removed his chip. All right, and then all of this, the hair back here is you can feel the stubs. All right, that's really cool the way they did that. Very well sculpted and gives you a nice texture there on the back. So you could take and swap out this helmet here, and you can put, you know, him like that if you want to. Not the way that I would choose to display him, but that's an option if that's what you want to do. Okay, if you want to take and have him with his helmet back on, you can take that off. And then you have this gun holster with the gun out, with the pistol out. If you put the other hand on, you have it with the pistol in, and you can take and put that on and have it that way. So they really did think of everything to make it look really good all together. So I think that part is really very well done. As far as paint goes, I think they did a great job on the base paint. Both of them look very well, very, very nice. You know, you have this one looks just much like an Imperial or Republic style base. There's not really much going on with that. This one here obviously has the rocks, so you have, you know, different textures of the rocks, and all of the helmets really have beautiful looking paint to them, which I think is really well done as well. When it comes to Captain Rex though, I think they kind of messed up a little bit. The blue on the armor is a different shade of the blue in the helmet, and it's supposed to match. I've never seen it being different. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that it's the same color. So I think that's kind of a mess up. I think you might have to repaint that if you get this to match the helmet, because it is a very, very different shade. The blue that's in the armor resembles to me more of the Phase 1 version of Captain Rex, like at the beginning of the Clone Wars, whereas this one here is the shade that he has towards the end, more of a dark blue. So that's a little bit of a mess up right there. Otherwise, the rest of the paint of the armor looks really well done. You got things like weathering in the boots that, you know, so it makes it look like it's been dirty, which I think is good. Lots of scarring and weathering and texture all throughout the armor, which I think is very, very nice. Gives it that nice look like it's been through battle. You know, Captain Rex has been through war, so I think that's nice. Very well done in that sense. There's no mixed media. This is sculpted through and through, so you don't have to worry about having to pose any of this. So that's cool too. So you have all of that in one bang, and it's a good looking piece. I really hope to see if they make an Ahsoka to go with it, you know, with her with the cloak maybe, you know, in the same type of setting with the base. I think that would look really dope. But yeah, I think overall, I think this is a really awesome statue. I forgot to show you this other swap out part. They got this arm that pops out here, so you have the option to have the arm up, you know, or you can have both arms down like that, and it keys right in, and everything fits perfect. You know, it's a very easy statue to put together. So all of that is great. I think that makes the statue really cool. The only thing that I think would kind of the thing that I would want to see change most is the shade of blue. I wish the blue would have been the same color as the helmet, and I would have been like, yeah, this is perfect. So that's my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think about this Captain Rex in the comments below. And until next time, may the force be with you.